The time has finally arrived. The main event of WrestleMania, our biggest show ever. It's CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, this dream clash. CM Punk, if he wins, will mean that Stone Cold must step down as the NLW commissioner. This whole rivalry started way back when Stone Cold first became the commissioner of NLW. It is CM Punk defending the NLW title against Shawn Michaels here at the Royal Rumble. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the guest referee. And Austin was down, that's why he didn't count the cover. And CM Punk slapping the taste out of Austin. But sweet chin music, Shawn Michaels with the cover. And Shawn Michaels has taken the World Championship from CM Punk. And Punk is not happy, getting in the face of Austin. And a stunner! Stunner to Punk! Punk will rue the day he crossed Stone Cold, while CM Punk attacking Michaels after he lost the championship last night. But here comes Austin to the rescue. Austin goes for the attack but gets attacked himself. And now a lead pipe, and they're dragging Austin to the back. What the hell are they planning now? CM Punk directing that truck, and oh my god! Austin just got ran over with the truck. For the love of God, Austin's in there. Is that Stone Cold's music I hear? Yes it is! He's back! The rattlesnake making a beeline for CM Punk, stuns him, leaves him out, and he wants revenge against the man who took him out. CM Punk locking Austin in that room. Oh my god, is that an anaconda or a rattlesnake? He's locked in the room with that snake.
You're trying to play games with me, boy. You come to the arena tonight, and I'll kick your ass in this parking lot.
And CM Punk attacking Austin from behind and laying him out with a GTS. CM Punk gets the better of Austin once again. Hey, the show's not even started, and Austin already causing hell, stunning everybody in sight.
CM Punk, your sorry ass belongs to Stone Cold Steve Austin. I want to fight you. No disqualifications. One-on-one if I win. I want you to step aside from the commissionership. I want you gone from my life. I want you gone from this company. I'm gonna kick your ass, tear you apart, and leave your carcass in the center of the ring like the sorry son of a you are. And your job is to make matches and file paperwork, not screw with the talent but pay your paycheck. You're gonna have to kill me before you're gonna stop me from kicking your ass. You're gonna find yourself in even more hot water, so I suggest you shut the hell up. Who will be left standing at the end? I will kick your teeth in, and then it's bye-bye Commish 316. And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so.
And that has now led us here to tonight. It could be the last time we see Stone Cold Steve Austin. And then again, it could be the last time we see this man as well. Depending on if Stone Cold allows this man to leave the arena alive here tonight. Stone Cold's job as the commissioner is on the line. And the reason that CM Punk wants Austin to step down so badly dates back to the Royal Rumble. And Stone Cold, in Punk's mind, costing him the World Championship. CM Punk feels he should be the World Champion to this day, and in his mind, it's Stone Cold's fault that that is not the case. But he has got a confident swagger about him here tonight as he prepares to main event WrestleMania in this dream clash against his arch rival who just so happens to be his boss, Stone Cold Steve Austin. But CM Punk, at the end of this match, can change all that. By the end of this match, Stone Cold might not even be CM Punk's boss. But Stone Cold, the glass shatters. Punk sitting in the ring, awaiting the arrival of Austin, and Austin wastes no time, making his way to the ring, and you see CM Punk wants no part of Austin, slides to the outside, and he is the NLW commissioner, and has been that way for the better part of a year. CM Punk wants to change that here tonight, but Stone Cold Steve Austin didn't come back to be an active competitor. He came back to help the talent, and he made that clear on numerous occasions. So this is more than a rivalry, this is about keeping his job, and they are going for hell for leather, and will go hell for leather, in order to maintain that commissionership with Austin. Catches the Fez press, and now stomps him in the surfboard hold. Remember also that there is no disqualification in this contest. No DQ. They can do whatever the hell they like to each other. There is the Fez press. And a series of shots from Austin. Flailing elbow connects to the face of CM Punk. They're willing to do whatever it takes. Take any measure to make sure that they win this contest. There's a spinning neck breaker from CM Punk. Measures his man now. Misses the roundhouse, but another couple of shots from Austin. And a heel kick from CM Punk. Out of the two of them, you have to say that CM Punk is the more technically sound. But Stone Cold Steve Austin is a great mat technician as well, in his own right, even though perhaps sometimes his brawling ability overshadows it. But gets out of that and goes to the Fez press, but it all caught into the GTS nose stunner, but pushed away by CM Punk in a drop toe hold, and again goes after the headlock. And a methodical pace set from CM Punk from the get-go as he continues the control of their head, but backdrops out of it to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Remember, this is the first time that Austin has competed in a match here in NLW. He's going to whip him into the corner, but gets reversed. Goes to the running knee, but misses. And now Austin with a stomp, and a couple more. Going to stomp a mud hole in CM Punk. And now driving the tip of that boot into the throat of Punk. CM Punk, the former NLW World Champion, gets thrown to the outside by the current NLW Commissioner. And I emphasise the word current. That could all change. There's an uppercut, and now tries to hit his head off the announce table, but Punk reverses him. And they'll run at Austin, but Austin backdrops Punk over the announce table, and now Stone Cold wailing on Punk and throws him back to the ringside area. Throws him back in the ring now, and maintaining a quick pace, surprisingly, considering this is his first match in several years for Stone Cold. It's just another day at the office for CM Punk. But Stone Cold has that experience edge that you just can't teach. He crushes him in the ropes there and gets pulled in, and there's a DDT from CM Punk, trying to get momentum back on his side. Remember, that's all legal. You can choke him as much as you want because there's no DQ. And drives that knee on the apron, and then a boot, and sends Austin back in. Theoretically, they can stay on the outside as long as they want, but here comes CM Punk. Hits the ring post with the shoulder, and there's the electric chair, dropping him on his neck. Austin does not see CM Punk as an employee here tonight. He sees him as an opponent, and he has to. Sprang up so quickly with CM Punk with that crossbody. Jumping back, and now going to go for a suplex. No, dropping Austin. Gut first onto that top rope. And now going to try and suplex him back in. Austin, though, stubborn as ever, trying to hang on. Hanging on as best he can. Oh my God! Suplexing CM Punk to the outside, and Punk connected with his back, full force onto that hard steel ramp. A horrific impact for CM Punk. Well, can you imagine if Austin does win this, how CM Punk and his business relationship's going to be going forward? I assume there's not going to be one. But CM Punk would not have it any other way as he gets his head bashed into that rampway again, and another uppercut. Stone Cold with the suplex on the ramp now. They're up on that stage. Stone Cold feeling the effects of this matchup so far as he sends CM Punk into the staging area. The stage, and not going to throw him off. Tries to throw him off, but Austin got thrown off by CM Punk. Stone Cold, that's the contempt he has for CM Punk, that he would throw him off the stage. And here comes Punk with a clothesline. Jumping about 8 to 10 feet through the air, crashing onto Austin. But you can see him holding his ribs, not unscathed, and catapults him into that steel beam. And now he's taken a drink of Pepsi from a fan and now just spits it in the face of Austin. Remember, he's straight edge, he ain't going to spit a beer at him. And now mocking Austin, but here comes Austin. They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Not so sure in that case. If you spit in the face of a rattlesnake, he will come back to bite you. But manages to kick him out under his legs, and while Austin was trying to get back in the ring, he was all hung up, and Punk delivered the leg drop. It's been a physically intense match thus far, and it will continue to be. Looking for the submission with the abdominal stretch. And look at this, using the ropes, and remember, no DQ, but Austin gets out with a hip toss, and a double clothesline, double down, both men flat on the canvas. Austin holding his back. Both men thought the same thing that time, but who can control the rest of this match? Misses the punch, and a couple punches from Stone Cold. Whips him off the ropes, and there's a belly-to-belly throw. Rarely do we see that from the Rattlesnake, but he's having to wrestle Punk to try and keep up with the young stud. Clotheslines him over the top rope. CM Punk and Austin now back to the outside. Punk in trouble, but Austin diving into the timekeeper's area. Head first into the chair, but look out. Still ring bell off the skull. Anything is legal, including that ring bell. Sending Punk's head off the announce table for good measure as well, and an uppercut. And now punches Punk to the canvas, choking him out here. Doesn't have to break at 5, he can do what he likes. Another neck breaker from Austin though. I'm going to drag him to the corner, driving the knee into the throat of CM Punk, but not only that, that solid knee brace grating into the face of him, into his forehead as well, as he places a prone Punk on the top rope, but Punk trying to fight back. Punk trying to grab his arms. Oh my god, what the hell is this? He's got him on top. Oh lord, a Pepsi plunge. It could be over. In for the cover, but a kick out by Austin. Harkening back to his independent days as a star in Ring of Honor and across the independent scene in North America with that Pepsi plunge. Like a top rope pedigree. Such devastating impact. Austin kicked out, but I'm not so sure he's going to kick out of that. The Macho Man elbow drop. Right into the heart. The cold, icy heart of the Texas Rattlesnake. Time to go to sleep. On his shoulders. But a crucifix pin. Who gets out of it? But a kick out. Just in the nick of time. But Austin couldn't scout that one. CM Punk had it scouted himself. The low bridge and the lower back of Austin hitting the ramp. Punk going for a ride. Punk riding out Tope Suicida. He got all of it. Wiping out Austin. CM Punk though didn't come out of it unscathed, throwing Austin into the ring steps to try and get some separation. And that is as legal as a headlock. What he's about to do to Austin, caving in his skull with those solid steel steps across the face. And I do not envy Austin at this moment in time. Not going to go for a pile driver, surely. But Austin, spine buster. You saw Punk's head ricochet off the steel from the force of that spine buster. Not many men do it better than Austin. But Punk was rocked. And he is groggy. Well, we'll take a look at the replay. First of all, Tope Suicida got all of it. And an act of desperation almost. That spine buster onto the steel steps. And now Austin. Legs spread apart. All the power on his side. Setting up for the stunner. But Austin doesn't see him grab the camera. CM Punk grabbing the camera in this no disqualification match from one of our ringside cameramen. And now a view from that camera and off the skull of Austin. Well, you saw what Punk saw, but Austin didn't see it coming. And now filming Austin lying on the floor, but Austin back up, shows him what he thinks of Punk, and drops the camera. But here comes Punk, series of roundhouse kicks, now going for the Anaconda Vice. Tries to lock it in. Austin trying to block it, but punches his way out. And the stunner! Off the ropes in the elbow. I should say the running knee and then the bulldog from CM Punk. Well, he almost hit that stunner out of nowhere, but Punk had it scouted. But those camera shots, not only did they set us back about $3,000 a piece, but they knocked Austin loopy, and that is going to knock him for 6 as well, as he was crotched on the top rope, but wiped out with the clothesline and a vicious kick to the face. Now Pie faces him with the boot. Disrespect being shown by CM Punk, but the last one was caught. And now a move, harkening back to Austin's pass with this $1 million dream, but a jawbreaker and a spine buster. Well, I was about to say that was a move from his ringmaster days. Flies the elbow, but it gets caught. One attempt too many, and now the Anaconda Vice has been locked in. Look at Austin, desperately try and kick himself to the ropes, but remember, no disqualification. If Austin passes out, then we're going to have... Oh, look at that though. Reverses it and rams his head into the canvas multiple times. I'm not sure if Austin had submitted then, that the match would have been over, because he was outside the bounds of the ring by having his foot on the rope. Regardless though, he's in a tough way, and Austin... Oh, for the love of God! Good Lord! Chicago Destroyer! Chicago Destroyer on the ring apron. I'm tempted to say some sort of hokey line about how it's the hardest part of the ring, but it doesn't matter, because that flipping pole driver landed Austin right on his neck. And you know that it's neck problems that caused Austin to retire in the first place. The Chicago Destroyer on the apron, and now, to add insult to injury, stomping a mud hole in Austin, wearing his own jacket, and now using all the moves that made Austin famous. Wearing that jacket, such disrespect shown from CM Punk. And should we expect any less? Now he's setting up for the stunner. Goes for the boot for it, but a clothesline. Spins him around. Still got the jacket on though, but Austin with a second rope elbow. Punk now trying to get out of the ring, trying to get out of dodge from an angry rattlesnake. I don't know if that strategy is going to pay off. Certainly not right now. Catapulted head first into the ring post. And still he's got that jacket on. And a vicious kick to the stomach. That's going to break a rib or two. And now a TV monitor off the skull. And now pulling that vest over the skull and pounds away at the face of CM Punk, and the powerbomb on the apron. On the edge of the ring apron with that powerbomb. And CM Punk has been taken out indefinitely. Not only can you tell from watching this how much they hate each other, but just how much you can tell that Austin wants to keep his job as the NLW commissioner. Sets up for the stunner, but got turned around into a head and arm suplex. A great reversal. But again, it has to build some frustration in Stone Cold that he has yet to hit the stunner after several attempts in this match. CM Punk, meanwhile, goes to the top rope, wastes a little time, but there's an uppercut from Austin. Goes to the top to meet him. Superplex. Lifts him from the top. And such force as he hit the canvas. And now stomp on the face as well for good measure. This is our WrestleMania main event, and it's just becoming more brutal at the scene. Right now you can see Austin's brought a chair in. And there's a boot and a Hurricane Rana. Luckily for CM Punk, he avoided getting hit with that chair. But now picking him up. What the hell's this? Oh, for the love of God. could be it. The power driver, but a kick out. That's the exact same power driver that Owen Hart used on the Rattlesnake back at SummerSlam 97. And that stemmed, and well, it resulted in numerous neck surgeries for Stone Cold Steve Austin throughout his career. And the fact that CM Punk would use that move, I don't know if it shows arrogance, desperation, or just a lack of compassion. Maybe a bit of all three. But CM Punk goes for the chair and a stunner, no! Gets out of it, and there's a chair shot to the face of Punk. And you saw it nearly broke the legs off of that chair. The Rattlesnake diving at Punk. That may have been desperation there, and another steel chair shot right off the skull. He can do what he likes, without fear of repercussions. Not only because he's the boss, because it's legal within the match. Stunner coming, no! Burning Hammer drops him on his head again, and it's becoming difficult to watch. It may be over now. GTS, go to sleep. Is he asleep? No, he's not. He kicks out, rolls the shoulder, and Stone Cold Steve Austin stays in this match. I was sure after that Burning Hammer, especially after that sit-out power driver, that it was going to be over, and especially after that GTS, but maybe that just goes to show how much this job means to Stone Cold Steve Austin. Well, the stunner got turned into that Burning Hammer. It's a move banned in several promotions across the world because of its dangerous nature, and then the GTS, knee to the face, and Austin still kicks out, and he's got him hooked. Go for the Pepsi Punch again, maybe, no! Backdrop but a kick out. Austin gets up though, but Punk meets him, misses the clothesline, and a huge clothesline, a lariat! Big time Western lariat from Austin, which sends Punk 180, flipping over onto his stomach. And now he's groggy. Stunner coming. Catches the boot though. Span around. GTS coming. No, misses the kick. Goes for the stunner. Pushed off the ropes. Now Austin catches the boot. And there's the stunner. Austin 316. Keeps his job. No. Oh, I spoke prematurely, but there you see the foot on the bottom rope, and I know what you're thinking. It's no disqualification, but your foot on the bottom of the rope means you're outside the bounds of the ring. And you have to be in the ring to get the pinfall. So having his foot on the rope does break the count, even in a no disqualification match. And that's the ring savvy that CM Punk has, but he's begging off now. A pissed off Rattlesnake with a steel chair, but a low blow. And there's a chair shot from Punk. Well, Punk narrowly avoided defeat by having his foot on the rope. And narrowly avoided a series of chair shots, but there, it's coming back to bite Austin. Driving that chair into the ribs and the spine. And now across the neck. Oh, love of God, don't do this. I understand the animosity, but this is to end a man's career. Or paralyse him, but misses. Thank goodness, I can't even believe he was even thinking that. But misses the clothesline, and a backdrop suplex onto that open chair. And I can't say he didn't deserve it. Punk groggy. Stunner coming though. Thought he was going to go for the stunner, he nearly did. But Austin caught. Punk with the stunner. And a kick out. Stone Cold got hit with his own move, and even that wasn't enough to put away the Texas Rattlesnake, and you can see CM Punk pound the mat in frustration. Oh, and there's the middle finger flipping the bird. One more GTS, now a stunner. But a roll up, rolls him up, but a kick out in the nick of time, misses the boot. And it's Austin going for the GTS. No runner out of it, great ring savvy. Goes for the GTS again. Oh, he got it. No. Caught the boot. Don't stunner. No, he caught it and he dropped down. Punk on the ring apron. Springfield stunner. 1, 2, 3. And he's done it. Stone Cold. Stone Cold. Stone Cold is still the NLW commissioner. Commish 3 continues to fight another day. What an incredible battle of will and strength from both of these athletes. But Austin, his grit, his determination to remain in control of this company led him to victory here tonight. Well, this is the pivotal moment right here. Thought he had the GTS, got flipped on his feet, but Punk avoided another stunner. Couldn't avoid this though. One risk too many. Went to the well once too often with that springboard. Comes back in and gets hit with the Stone Cold Stunner. And CM Punk, like it or not, has just been beaten by the boss. He was hoping that he'd be done with Stone Cold. He was hoping that Stone Cold would leave this company. But Austin celebrating with 2 six-packs. And I can't say I blame him. What a relief for the Texas Rattlesnake. Well folks, an incredible end to an incredible night of wrestling. The biggest show in NLW history, and what a way to bow out. We will be back in a couple of months' time for the return of No Limits Wrestling. Trust me folks, this is not the end. This is only the beginning. Good night from WrestleMania. Welcome everybody to the worldwide phenomenon. 6 years of hard work, dedication, and now we have arrived at our biggest show in NLW history. Money in the Bank ladder match. You see the briefcase hanging high above the ring. The first man to grab it gets a guaranteed championship opportunity anytime they wish. Tetsuya Naito is Mr. Money in the Bank. This is possibly a make or break situation for Kurt Angle. Reigns has not lost. He has been unstoppable. Can tonight be the night for Kurt Angle to finally put a stop to Reigns' path of destruction? Kurt Angle defeats Roman Reigns. The Phenom, The Undertaker, takes on the man with zero fear, Pentagon Jr. So fast-paced, it was difficult to call at times. And The Undertaker has defeated the man with zero fear. I guess we're going to see as this match progresses how well Bret Hart is going to be able to climatize in his first match in, well, several years certainly. And he's got a tough task against the Swiss cyborg, Cesaro. Does Sasha Banks have what it takes here tonight? Does she have what all of the women that Lita have faced before didn't have? Changed in the form of the boss, the new women's champion, Sasha Banks. It is the King of Strong Style taking on the Beast Incarnate. Brock Lesnar goes one-on-one with Shinsuke Nakamura. Shinsuke Nakamura defeats Brock Lesnar here. This war between two of Metal's top factions. In both these teams' minds, there can only be one. The Bad Boy Tama Tonga and a stomp. And the Barrack are going to get the victory here. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line in a triple threat matchup. The dream of winning the Intercontinental title has come true, and the American Nightmare's reign has only just begun. It is the I Quit match for Retribution. That is what the name of the game is for Triple H. He goes in there against the man who ran him over. I don't care if he hasn't quit yet. Just end the match, please. And I just hope and pray that Kevin Owens is proud of himself. This clash between the Cleaner and the American Dragon. It is Kenny Omega versus Daniel Bryan. An incredible performance, not just by Omega, but by Bryan as well. Rolling Angel, he hit it, and this one's over. One of the greatest matches in NLW history. They have deleted their final foe. The Hardy Boys have declared themselves as the greatest tag team in all of time and space. It is a match 2 years in the making, the rematch we've all been waiting for over a year. Sting versus Bray Wyatt, inside, 20 foot high, Hell in the Cell. The Wyatt family can't interfere in this one. That's gotta be Kane! And it is! And he's back with a clothesline! Kane has taken out Luke Harper. Good God almighty! From the top of the Hell in the Cell, somebody has to stop the damn match now. Backdropping Wyatt straight to hell. But now Sting can scream and howl at the moon because he has defeated Bray inside Hell in a Cell. The Fatal 4-Way elimination match for the NLW World Championship. Edge defends against the Royal Rumble winner, Seth Rollins, the former champion, Shawn Michaels, and the man who Edge screwed out of the title opportunity, Samoa Joe. That just goes to show you what the NLW World Championship means. I cannot believe it. We can say that Seth Rollins is the man. The Architect is your world champion. The main event of WrestleMania, our biggest show ever. It's CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. This dream clash. CM Punk, if he wins, will mean that Stone Cold must step down as the NLW Commissioner. Stone Cold! Stone Cold! Stone Cold is still the NLW Commissioner. Commish 316 continues to fight another day. The biggest show in NLW history, and what a way to bow out. We will be back in a couple of months' time. This is not the end. This is only the beginning. Good night from WrestleMania.